Hey everyone, how are you doing? Welcome to my channel, The Quiet Whispers. This is Michelle here. And if you are joining my channel for the first time, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am glad to have you here. Hopefully, you will become a part of the community. And if you are revisiting my channel, thank you so much for your support. Please make sure that if any of my content resonates with you in any way, please make sure to show some love and like and subscribe, please. All right. So, y'all, I'm just going to hop right into it. I was on the nature trail today, and where I'm at, it is cold. Okay. But I needed to get back out in nature because it's been a while since I've been on the nature trail. Like, I've been very, very busy. Um, but never too busy for God, okay? But I needed to get back on the nature trail so I could just have some alone time with God. The nature trail is one of my favorite places to go and just talk to God and have some alone time, and it just helps me to get regrounded, recentered. It's just something about being surrounded by God's beautiful creations that just helps me to ground and recenter and just talking to God, and it just it all makes sense. But anyway, not to ramble on. So while I was on the nature trail, um the song Promises by gospel artist CJ popped up in my head. So it was the chorus part, um where she says, you just gotta focus on his promises. You just gotta focus on his promises. Okay, and I'm not a singer, okay? And I'm not trying to sing and I'm not trying to impress anybody, but I can't help it. I love this song so much. Um, that I just had to sing it a little bit. I had to try. But yes, so when this song popped in my head, I was like, this is a message. This is a message. For someone out there, please be encouraged to focus on God's promises. And I feel like for whoever this message is for, you have most definitely been focusing on God's promises. You've been keeping the faith. I feel like you are somebody that's endured a lot. You've been through a lot, but through it all, you've managed to be optimistic, and you have managed to keep the faith with everything that you've been going through, like all these ups and downs and these hurdles and these obstacles, and you know trying to keep it together, and no, you're not wearing a mask, because you most definitely fall to your knees and you pray to God behind closed doors. You most definitely cry out to God. Okay, you most definitely, I feel like this is somebody that has a relationship with God. It's their walk with God. Okay, you make it look easy. You make it look easy. People may not even know that you're going through something. Okay, there might be people out there, they might not even know that you're struggling, that you're going through something. Whatever it is that you're doing, you're making it look easy. Okay, but what people don't know about you is your faith life, your prayer life, your walk with God. That's what sustains you. That's what keeps you going. That's what gives you that energy when you feel like you're on your last leg. It's that supernatural power from God that just comes through. It comes through you, and it just works through you, and it works on you. And so promises popped up in my head, and I'm like, oh my goodness, there may be people out there wondering, and for the people that do know that you're going through something, they see your strength, and they're like, man, how are they getting through this? How are they, wow, they're so strong. Like, some people would have had a mental breakdown by now. Some people would have lost it by now, but you're moving. I mean, the way you're moving with such grace, and you're and the way you're just moving and flowing, and you're just is like, it's your faith in God, just period. Just period. God is your foundation. Whoever I'm speaking to, God is your foundation. You're making this look easy. You making this look easy. You've been going through a lot. You've been dealing with a lot, and I don't know if this is with finances. I don't know if this is with relationships, with your home, your children. I don't know if this is, with your health, or if this is with your place of work. But whatever it is, you are handling it very well, and you have got to thank for that. And make sure, if you have not already, given God the honor, the praise, and the glory that you do. But I feel like I don't need to, for this specific message, like, somebody doesn't need this reminder. Somebody already does that. They're already very grateful and thankful for how far God has brought them, and the blessings, and the miracles that God has just provided in their lives. Um, but the song is so beautiful. So I just want to read a few of the lyrics that kept popping up in my head. So, like I said, you just got to focus on his promises. So that kept popping up in my head over and over and over again, over and over and over again. And this is a reminder to just continue to stand on God's words, continue to stand on God's promises, because God always delivers. That's the beautiful thing about God. God is always on time, and God is always going to deliver. All right. All in God's timing. Everything will come together just as it should. Just continue to focus on God's promises, because even though you make it look easy, there are times when you may have doubts, and that's perfectly okay. We are human. God knows that about us. Okay? So God's not mad at us, but God does want us to stand on his word and to continue to have faith in him and his abilities, and in his promises. So the other part of the song that kept running through my mind was where she says, "Wherever I go, and if there's one thing I know, that you will never leave me or forsake me, never leave me or forsake me, no." Everybody asking how you do it, how you be getting through it. And I tell them that you just got to focus on his promises. You just got to focus on his promises. And see, people may be asking you, like, how did you do it? People may want to know, people may think you got, like a secret, or it might be like, the secret sauce to something, or people think it's something extra that you got going on behind the scenes. Everybody like, well, how you doing it, like how you getting through it, like, because, and like I said, for the people that knows about what you're enduring, about what you're going through right now, like I said, you're not showing any signs of stress. You're not showing any signs of, like, mental breakdown, or like you're about to give up. You're keeping the faith, and you're pushing through, and basically there is no secret sauce. There is nothing mysterious going on. There isn't anything extra that you've done. The only thing is, you're doing what you've been doing, and that's trusting and believing in God and having faith, and you're choosing not to worry about whatever it could possibly be. You're choosing not to give that energy to something that really you have no control over. When you have no control over, what is the best thing for you to do? Just have faith. Allow God to, you know, do what he needs to do on his end for you. And I feel like this is what's going on. So, there's a beautiful scripture, um, that coincides so well with this message, and it's Romans 8:28. God promises that all things will work out for the good of his children. Okay. So, once again, standing on God's promises, keeping that faith. Okay. And, like I said, there are times when we may have doubts. There are times when our minds may, replay something over and over again, or we may grow weary about something, or we may, worry. But this is a reminder, not to allow those thoughts to take over. Rebuke those thoughts of worry, rebuke those thoughts of fear, rebuke those thoughts of, scenes, events, whatever, replaying over and over again in your mind. Just focus on God's promises. God will most definitely see you through. Most definitely. So, this is the message. And don't forget, you just gotta focus on his promises. You just gotta focus on his promises. Everybody asking how you doing, how you been getting through it, and I tell them that you just gotta focus on his promises. You just gotta focus on his promises. Yeah, I couldn't help it. I had to. I absolutely love that song. But this is for somebody out there. This is a message for somebody. Focus on his promises. If you have never heard the song before, you have got to hear this song. It will bless your soul, okay? And what I am going to do is I'm going to link the song in my description box, and also the lyrics. I may try to find the lyric video so that you can read the lyrics as well as listen to the song. But this message is for somebody out there. Just continue to focus on God's promises. You make it look easy. You make it look easy. It is not easy, but it's your faith walk. It's your walk with God. But yes, just keep focusing on God's promises. The beauty of God is that God has promised us so much, but guess what? God follows through on his promises. God is not like man. Man will make a promise and man won't keep it. The moment that man makes a promise, it won't even come to pass. God will make a promise and God will be good on his word for it. God will actually stand on his promise and make good on that. That's the beauty and splendor of God. But yeah, y'all, that's all for today. If this message resonated with you in any way, shape, or form, please be sure to like and subscribe to my channel so that you can get notified when I upload more content to my channel, The Quiet Whispers. I do hope that you all will enjoy the rest of your week. And this is Michelle signing off. Be blessed, everyone.